religion exactly do you represent?
I'm a Santo. I do Palo. I'm a Santo.
What's that mean exactly?
Like all that sacrificing goats and all that shit not just for like, that's real life.
You sacrificed a goat?
You seen that shit, bro. That's real life, bro.
Really?
I sacrifice goats, chickens, mice. Like, I do shit for certain shit, though. Like, I'm not allowed to explain it how you want me to explain it. I think how you want me to explain it, but yeah.
Well, I can do my research. That's interesting.
It ain't even gonna, you're not even gonna find it like
hard
that.
to Google?
Yeah, I see it twice. I say, bring the dead back to life. Bloody sacrifice to offer my research. Initiation cleanses, so I like to teach you. He asked me, do I do voodoo? I'm a preacher.
Alright, it's the Informant. We back with another one. Today we're going to cover the topic of Skrilla, the Philly artist that associates himself with Orishas, Osun, Ifa from the Yoruba tribe of Africa, right? He's saying this is a religion that he practices just like voodoo and all those other religions, right? But he's very demonic with it. People in the comments are defending him, saying this is a normal religion. But I don't think it's normal to put it with drill music and killing of other people. And if you look at this guy's videos, they're doing graphics like making him half dead, half demon. He's talking about bringing back the dead. And not in a bringing back the dead in a celebratory way, like, I miss my grandma, I want to bring her back. No, this is about sacrificing to get what you want out of this world. Fame and money and all that stuff. There's no real, he doesn't want anything real other than fame and money, right? Young Thug, remember, he did a sacrifice during his YSL trial. I'm going to run that clip.
A bizarre request from Young Thug's defense amidst the rapper's ongoing jury selection, petitioning the court to exclude evidence of a ritualistic sacrifice in his RICO trial.
The theory behind killing animals is you're draining their energy, their power, and to use for mystical purposes.
According to newly filed court documents, defense attorneys for Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, have motioned to exclude evidence stemming from his co-defendant's arrest. According to the documents, during Shannon Stillwell's March 2022 arrest, officials found a, quote, religious ceremony which involved the supposed sacrifice of goats.
That he tried to get out of prison by sacrificing a goat. This shit is not what the African tribes are practicing. These guys are using this as a face of just something totally different. It's not the same shit. 21 Savage even said his religion is Ifa.
I'm Ifa, my religion.
But yet, all his music is talking about killing people. And they're linking it to these African tribes. And there's people in the comments defending these dudes. This is not the same shit. This is totally some selfish gain type of thing they're doing, but using these religion as a cover-up. And I don't understand how people in the comments that practice these religions are not really saying much to like disgrace these guys, because I don't know much about these religions and I'm not a scholar or anything about them, but from the little research I did, they said the Oshun represents whatever energy that you're putting out there, right? So yes, they're praising an Oshun goddess, but that Oshun is not the same Oshun for everyone. If you're walking in a positive light, your Oshun is going to be positive. But if you drilling and killing, guess what? Your Oshun is going to be evil. Anybody that knows about this religion more than I do, tap in the comments. Let me know. Am I overreacting? Are these guys just a little bit smarter than what I think they are? Are they repenting? And I'm not even super religious, but are they making a mockery of the Yoruba tribe religion by using their names while they're drilling and killing? Basically satanic music at the same time while claiming it's just a religion. Tap in the comments, let me know.
Your Oshun ain't my Oshun. Oshun ain't the same for everyone. What I mean by that is Oshun describes one of the universal energies of creation. She is not a definite object or person. So depending on your environment, universal energy Oshun will manifest itself differently. When I personally speak about Oshun, I speak about Oshun as told to me by my elders, from the lineage of the birthplace of Ifa, called Ile Ife. The concept of Oshun comes from Ile Ife in Yoruba land, Nigeria, and the original stories that explained her energy for that place in that time. But as Oshun has survived across the waters by children of Africans in the diaspora, the stories that explain her energy has adapted to the times and places it inhabited. This is why you will hear different stories of Oshun and how she manifested in the traditions of Cuban Osha, Lukumi, Santería, and you will hear slight variations in Brazilian Candomblé and Umbanda. And the list of other cultures goes on.
Interview with you on the Breakfast Club that was intriguing.
I'm spiritual. I'm Ifa, my religion.
They tell me Beyonce's a witch and that we should be scared. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she's an Ifa. So when she wears her yellow, that's Oshun. So it's another kind of tradition.
Okay.
Like a lot of people would think but it's really Ifa. So it's like a lifestyle as a religion.
You know, the way you articulate it on the Breakfast Club, like it really feels like a guiding principle on how you live your life.
If you do something wrong, you gotta pay for that. Anything you do in life, you gotta pay for that. You know what I mean? So with Ifa, it's like my ancestors guide me through life. I cook for my ancestors every week. I give them water every week. I talk to them every week. Paying respects to everything, respecting everything around you. If I kill a nigga, right, who it might not have been wrong. I might have been defending myself, but I still gotta go pay for that. I really can't talk about how you pay for it, but you just gotta pay for it.
I would love to learn about, like, you know, the religion and the background and everything.
Sure, not a problem. Follow me. This is Elegua, the path opener. This is the person who you come talk to when everything is going down and you feel like you're stuck between a room where there's no way out. You know, you speak to Elegua, you do things with Elegua. That's a goon.
That right there's a goon.
The next one is Ochosi. He's the hunter of the religion. That one is Chango, the Lord of Thunder, Lightning. This is Ochu, Odudua. This is an ancient religion. It comes from Africa. These are times of the slaves. They used to practice this religion. They wasn't allowed to, so they had to disguise it. They used to go in to church with the Catholics and pray to their gods, but in reality they were praying to the African gods.
This is actually true. The religion of Santería was created in Cuba by the enslaved West Africans around the 19th century and was the slaves' way of preserving their native religious practices. Just to further our understanding, how much does these figures mean to you guys?
Well, to me they mean the world. They mean everything to me. Because I can make anything possible with them. Without them, I can't make nothing happen.
Yeah, before I signed my deal, that's what I asked for. And we was sitting in here before I even did it, the day before I did it. 2 days before I did it, and then I made my decision of what I asked for, and then I got what I asked for.